everybody, my name is Ashley Nadler and welcome back. If you are tuning in and you are watching this series, well, welcome. This is video 3 for our series of So You Think You Can't Sponsor. If you missed the other 2 videos, please hop back over, watch those first so you kind of have a roll of where we're going with this, okay? So today's video is called The Language of Love, okay? So you ready to get started? The first thing that I want you guys to think of is color personalities, okay? So put a pause on this if you have no idea what color personality means or no idea what color personality you have, and go Google it, go find some trainings on YouTube, and then pop back over here, okay? So the importance of finding your color personality is you want to speak all the languages, okay? You want to speak about the friendships, you want to speak about the trips, you want to speak about the money, you want to speak about everything, but you want to speak about it to the right person, okay? If somebody were to come to you and you are extremely money driven, you are extremely motivated by recognition, and they're like, man, I've got the best friends, you would be like, cool, I'm glad you have good friends, right? You want people to understand where you're coming from, and you want to be able to speak all the colors of the rainbow, okay? So we are talking about green personality, blue personality, yellow personality, and reds. You need to find out what your color personality is and understand why you learn the way you learn, why you lead the way you lead, and why you sponsor the way that you sponsor. But here's the important part. You want to be able to speak to the masses. So you want to be able to speak about every color personality. So many benefits that you are going to find when you start to create different posts toward and targeted towards each color personality. Yes, you may be strictly one personality or 2 color personalities, but in general, you know how it feels to feel all of these colors, right? We all are kind of bipolar in the sense of that we know how it feels for all color personalities. And like I said, if you don't know about the color personalities, please go do some research on it and then come back and finish watching this. So a great idea when you are talking about sponsoring and we are talking about color personalities is to film videos, 5 minutes or less, targeted towards each color personality, okay? So the reds, you're gonna talk about how you get this, how you get that, how you get the trip, how you get the trunks, how you get all the goods, right? If you're talking to a yellow type personality, you're gonna wanna talk about the fields. You're gonna wanna hit them in the heart. You're gonna wanna talk about the friendships that you've made. You're gonna wanna talk about the way that your life has changed. Those are just some ideas of how to create targeted, specific color personality sponsoring videos, okay? So they will speak to one type, but not the other, which is important why you do all 4. Yesterday, we talked a ton about getting personal and making those relationships, building those relationships with the customers. That is how you are ultimately going to sponsor the masses, okay? So why am I telling you this? The first thing you want to say when somebody comes to you and is interested, or when you offer the opportunity and they're interested, you want to ask them, why are you thinking about this? What makes you want to join? What do you want to change? You have to know what they want in order to speak to them. You have to know how they feel in order to feel it with them and speak to them. If you are just saying, here's my link, go ahead and join if you want to, they're gonna go to somebody else who cares about them as a person, okay? So really try to connect, really try to pull it out of them why they want to join, what makes them want to join. They might not dig deep, guys. They might not dig as super deep as you're looking for them to dig, but just getting that idea, the general idea of what's making them think about this will help you connect with them better. Not only is it going to help you speak to them, it's going to help to see, do you have something that can benefit them? Are they looking for something that you don't feel is something you can offer? You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to be honest with them. Chances are we do have something to help them fulfill whatever is missing in their lives, right? Financial, the sisterhood, something for them, a mom who needs something for herself. All of these things we have and we can offer these people. But what you need to understand is you need to understand their why and offer to, and to tell them how you can help them, how you can fix the problem, right? We always say when we're talking about our makeup and our skincare, you want a solution. You need to give them the solution, the same thing, only with the opportunity, guys. Talking their love language has another really huge benefit, guys. When they officially hit that join button, right? When they're like, yes, okay, she gets it, she's gonna help me. You know, you've got to understand something, that this is gonna help you in your leadership skills with them. You are going to lead every single person on your team differently, individually, one-on-one, right? As a whole to your team, you are who you are, you know, you speak to the masses, but when you're working one-on-one, just as it was for you to sponsor them and understand them, that's gonna help you learn how to lead them and how to help them succeed, okay? Okay, so has anybody ever heard of feel, felt, found? If you have, this may sound a little bit repetitive, but I want you to bear with me. This is something that is so substantial in your business, okay? Those 3 F words, not those F words, these 3 F words, feel, felt, found, okay? If somebody comes to you with an objection, it's inevitable, it's gonna happen, guys. Not everybody is gonna be like, woo, sign me up now, like sign me up, yes, where do I hit the button? They're not going to do that. Chances are they're going to push you back a little bit, like, okay? So how are we gonna handle those objections? How are we gonna work through that? Feel, felt, found, every single time. I totally understand how you feel, Susan. I felt the same way. I had no idea how I was gonna have time to do this. My husband was deployed, my kids were little, I was going through medical issues. I had no idea, but what I found was that through the power of just holding my phone, through the power of Facebook, I was able to make it happen when I could make it happen. Feel, felt, found. In that short little description, you honored how she felt. You told her how you felt, but you found a solution, okay? That is what this is all about. And here's the deal. You haven't felt every single solution that everybody's gonna tell you. So what another way to work that is my girlfriend. If you know I went through that, or you know your sponsor went through something, or somebody on your team went through something that that person can relate to, tell them. Don't fake it. Don't say, I felt that way too, when you have no dang idea what she's talking about, okay? I have a girlfriend who's on the team. She felt that way too, but what she found was this, okay? Feel, felt, found. On it. On it. Stop those objections. Feel, felt, found. Okay, so this is our last part of this video, and I want you guys to be honest with yourself for a second. I want you to sit there and I want you to say, man, I am so nervous to message anybody this opportunity, because what if they're a good customer of mine, and what if they're like, ew, no, I don't want to join her team, right? Anybody ever felt that before? I was scared as heck when I started doing this that I was going to turn off my customers. But what I didn't realize, that my customers were going to eventually become my presenters on my team. So if that is you and you are scared of this objection, you are scared of that potential failure that you think is going to happen in your business, I want to leave you with one thing. And this is going to be what you lead your customer with when she says, no thanks, I'm not interested, okay? You are going to say to them, thank you so much for your honesty. I will always be your makeup go-to girl. If you ever have any questions, or if you ever decide that maybe it's the perfect time or it's something that you need in your life, I will be right here. That shows them, one, that you are confident that you are not going anywhere in this business. You will be here, whether it's to sponsor them, whether it's to show them their favorite products, or whether it's just to be here as a friend. You are not going anywhere. And you are also telling them, sorry guys, it's inevitably gonna happen. You're just telling them you're always gonna be here for them. That again puts things into perspective for them, so they don't feel like this is such a sales pitch, and they don't feel like there's this weird little oddness between the both of you. Leaving it at that as saying, that's totally cool. I'm still gonna be your makeup go-to gal. If you ever need anything, please just let me know. Thank you so much for having this chat. Do we see that? Yeah, we see that. Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We will have a couple more videos to help you guys, and so you think you can't sponsor. But use these tips. Take some notes. Whatever you have to do, but implement them. Don't let this be another video that you watch, that it goes in one ear and out the other without the action. You need to put these actions into place today. Thanks, guys.